Hey, welcome everyone. This is Aural Fixation episode 17. Thanks for tuning in, whether it be live on YouTube, played back on YouTube, whether it be a podcast. We have a podcast. If you don't care to see our lovely faces and you just want to hear our lovely voices, you can do that. Tonight is all 90s all the time. Get ready. My nugget of trivia for tonight is also 90s related. I learned that Gwen Stefani has an older brother who both used to play keyboard in No Doubt until they got big, but also was an animator on The Simpsons and Ren and Stimpy. How about that? If I were only half as talented as that. And with that, I'd love to bring on our 90s boy, our host, Mr. Dusty Kratz. Where are you, bud? There's always this awkward delay while he reacts.
Hey, bud. How are you?
What you got going on?
The 90s, man. I got my leather jacket, 98. You see that? 98.
Yes.
Got my hat backwards like I used to wear it all the time. I got a Swingers shirt on. Here, Mikey, check this out. I'm going to make super number 99's head bleed.
That's excellent.
From Swingers. I'm ready, man. I'm pumped.
That's great. That's great. I got my 90s shirt on from my Connecticut college radio station I used to be a part of, WNHU 88.7 FM, Connecticut's alternative source.
The Edge.
The box.
The box?
No.
Oh.
It's a wet, hot American summer thing. But that's the 80s, and we're not talking about that.
Yeah.
Hey, do you want to hear what went on last week's show?
No, because it wasn't in the 90s. But yes.
Fair enough.
It's happening anyway.
Yeah.
Josh, WJ?
If you have any commentary to add.
Yeah. Oh.
Nice.
I might.
Oh, that's excellent.
Thank God for keeping your pants on, Josh.
Thinking 90s.
Yeah,
How do you know, Dusty? Anyways.
Fair. Very fair.
I'll go to the classic.
Hey, there you go. There you go. It's 90s.
It was a fun show. It was a lot of fun. Heath went, got a second repeat victory.
Yeah, and as you'll notice, I boofed the ending, so therefore you'll also recognize one of our other contestants this evening.
So what happened that at the end of the episode?
Johnny and Stefan crossed the realm and entered each other's boxes.
They entered
which I wasn't sure was illegal. I thought you weren't supposed to cross the streams, but apparently it's okay if they did it. We had our faces printed, which no one asked me for, so I'm surprised that the Target or wherever they did it, CVS, did that. Oh, there's Taylor.
But most importantly, we messed up the final round so badly that we felt really bad and decided it would be right. It would be the right thing to ask Taylor back as well.
We also just maybe enjoyed her presence so much that it was nice to have her back anyway.
I mean,
why not?
Definitely.
They want her back next week.
Yeah.
Dave, it would have been killer if Do the Right Thing was a 90s film. Just missed it.
Just missed it. Have a good show, guys.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Good luck to all the contestants.
Every last one of them. Hey,
How
Dusty.
did we wear these? This is hot. Yes,
Yeah.
Dave.
Well, I mean, you wore them outside at the game, right?
Yeah,
it was
but
chilly
I
on a
grew up in
cold autumn night.
Portland, Texas. It was always hot.
I don't know.
That jacket is money, by the way.
Thank you. It's actually made out of pure money.
You don't even know it.
So
Dusty,
money.
have a great show, buddy.
Thanks, man. I got to remember how to do this. It's been a week. All right. Well, with that, welcome to Aural Fixation, episode 17. We decided to theme it, get very granular. That's the word, granular, in our focus this week. And we're all 90s all the time for the next hour, 2 hours and 20, depending on how the episode goes. I am your host, Dusty, Mr. Delicious, ready to bring you through the 90s like only I can. I would love to introduce you to our contestants this week. Our returning champ, Mr. Heath Allyn, is an actor, musician, and voice actor back from his win last week, going for 3.
Yeah, that is not going to happen if it's all 90s.
Oh.
No, I should just sign off, say goodnight. I'm just
You can come back next week and try again.
Yes. No, you should bring
Actually,
Kelsey back. I think she's probably knows a lot about 90s. Can I call her as a partner?
You can.
Tag
Heath,
team?
Heath, I have two questions. Well, one note and one question. At the end of the episode, after we got off the air, that's a 90s term, I guess. We finally noticed your jacket.
Oh, yes.
It's actually a Boba Fett jacket, and we
It
didn't
is.
put it together till we got off air, and we were all talking, and I'm like, wait a second.
Boba Fett hoodie that if I wanted to, I could zip up and be completely
Oh
Boba
my
Fetted.
God. I'm not going to spoil anything, but after last week's Mandalorian, I'm very excited.
I love that series. Love that series so much.
The whole episode, ask my wife, the whole episode, I had my hands in the air just saying, yes, yes, over and over and over.
I agree. Yeah. No,
And that
I
was
also
during the episode, not after. Yeah, so no spoilers though. And also, how did you spend your week preparing for what could be a hat trick?
Oh, am I supposed to prepare? I've
You don't have to.
I've been the thing about this show, I don't really feel you can prepare because usually it can come from anywhere. It's not like you can study the entire breadth of music history in a week and bone up on it. So I just spent it's related. I spent the week in the studio making some new music. And
There you go. Just keeping in that mindset, staying focused.
I'll be releasing probably tomorrow my new. I did a thing of Michael McDonald singing "Rage Against the Machine," just a
Wait.
tiny clip as a silly thing, and lots of people loved it so much they started tweeting, "We want the full cover!" So they're getting it. I have an entire cover of "Killing in the Name," but as done by Michael McDonald.
Josh, please make a note. That will be linked on our Aural Fixation Instagram tomorrow.
Mixing it when we're done here
Noted.
tonight will probably
All right.
be out tomorrow.
That's amazing. Well, thank you for joining us. Best
Thanks
of
for
luck
having
to
me
you,
back.
sir. No pressure, but if you win, you will round out the four, and we will have a first tournament of champions.
I do not have high hopes being all 90s. Probably my least known decade.
Well, best of luck to you, sir. Next, our second returning champ is Miss Taylor Wallace, co-founder of Trivia and Spelling Bee business Austin Bar Games and the weekday morning host for Austin's NPR music station KUTX. We did a terrible job explaining things last week in the final round. She thought we were supposed to just say the number one Beatles songs. You were in fact supposed to write them down. I did a bad job. I apologize. Thank you for coming back to show dominance today with us.
Just means I get to do this again. So I'm happy about it. Thank you.
Absolutely. And Taylor, I wasn't stalking you. However, I dropped the kiddo off at her little, she's doing like this pod thing. She's not really in like school, but she's like with some kids and they do all the remote learning thing. On the way home, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to see if Taylor's on the air. See if maybe she mentions the game. And while I didn't hear you mention the game, I only listened for maybe 10 minutes on my short drive, but you said there was a litany of something and you started laughing after it. And I don't know if you purposely did it because we were laughing about Johnny not knowing what litany was, or if it just kind of was happenstance. I just thought it was funny that happened.
It's probably because it's before 9 a.m. and I've always got at least one voice break where I just like forget what I'm talking about. And then you just got to laugh and say, you know what, here's the next song.
Yeah, that's fair. Have
Here's
you done
more
anything?
pavement.
What's that?
Here's more pavement.
Yeah. Who doesn't want more pavement? Especially in San Marcos where I live. It's bad. How did you
Thanks for
prepare?
listening. That means a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for being on here. It also means a lot. How did you prepare for this week? Did you do anything different? Did you maybe like get an extra hour of sleep every night or?
Well, I didn't. I was late to catching on to that it was 90s trivia, but after I got off work today, I did try to bone up as much as I could on I was trying to think about what might be asked, but I mean, like Heath said, it's hard to prepare because even if it's 90s trivia, I mean, 90s music it's so dynamic. It's hard to like how much studying can you really do. Also, I have to keep in mind that it's just for fun, and I have to tone it down on how competitive I am.
Sure. I appreciate that. And I appreciate that you guys saying that you can't really prepare because we do try to keep it a little flexible. And spoiler alert, this is actually all 1890s themed.
Oh,
So,
perfect.
I studied
prepare for that.
90s.
Yeah. Wrong century.
It's all old gold prospector songs. don't even know
Here's
if that's
another
the right
hit
period.
from that. I got nothing. Well, thank you, Taylor, for joining us again tonight. Appreciate it. Moving on to our third contestant, Miss Nicolette Binder, is a not so traveling saleswoman who just realized her 3 children are only aware of the music she grew up with: 80s divas, Disney princesses, and 90s girl groups / boy bands. How are you?
Hey, good to see you guys.
Yeah, thanks so much for joining us and getting the kiddos tucked away for a moment of mommy domination time.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see. There could be some surprise guest appearances in the background, but we'll just ignore it if it happens.
I feel like that's just the definition of 2020, right? Like
Yes.
the year itself, surprises coming out of nowhere, somebody awesome dies or there's murder hornets or whatever. And then at home on our own work Zooms and calls, it's just, oh, the kid's here. Oh, there's a cat. I don't have a cat. Why is there a cat?
It's just awkward. It's awkward all the time. You just roll with it.
Yeah. What's on your shirt? Is it 90s themed by any chance?
I wanted it to be, but I realized I had an AC/DC shirt, and I'm like, I think that's taking me into the 80s kind of.
I mean, I would argue that is relevant 70s through now. They just put out an album, for crying out loud.
Agreed. But I went kindness. It just felt right.
Fair enough. We need more of that.
Yeah. It was clean.
Yeah. Fair. Well, no one's going to know if it smells and well, whatever. Anyway,
I feel good about it though.
Good. Well, thank you so much for joining us. And last and not least, thank you so much for your patience. Our final contestant, Miss Elizabeth Morgan, is a higher ed program coordinator who grew up on a mix of yacht rock, I love you, 80s hits, and 90s jams, all of which she blasted frequently to escape the reality of 2020. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm great. I'm here. We're doing this. Yeah, I mean, that's all we can hope for.
Yeah, I feel a little out of my league, but it's going to be fun. Nicolette and I were just looking to a way to connect, and this will be great.
You just, not just, a couple episodes ago, we ended up having an entire round of yacht rock questions.
I had a yacht rock birthday once.
Okay,
Nice.
time out.
That's one of my
How do you
favorite
have a
Sirius
yacht-
XM stations is the Yacht Rock Sirius XM.
Yeah. So how do you, how?
Well, the Alamo have you ever been to Highball? They were having a yacht rock night, and so I just decided that was, and it was right around my birthday, and so got a captain's hat, made some little fake captain shoulders, which works because last name Morgan, so Captain Morgan, and then told everybody it was a yacht rock birthday.
Did you just prop your knee up on everything?
That's how you
You were
do
the
it.
captain?
Yes.
Yeah, of course you did. I've had many a good time at the old Highball. One of the things I miss more than anything, I cannot sing very well, but I love karaoke.
Oh gosh, I miss it so much.
Just jumping in people's laps and singing in their face. I can't do that anymore.
Yeah, no. Just online.
Yeah.
I miss it too.
But you will again.
Yeah.
If I could sit in one of your laps right now, I would.
My husband and I just pull out our small PA and just do living room karaoke.
Yes.
I have some microphones with the built-in speakers that light up and you hook it up to your phone. I've done it a few times. It's not quite the same.
It's not the same. Yeah, I have one of those mics too, and I may have done that once or twice by myself here. It's okay.
I don't think I sound as good. I think it takes the community to get me on pitch or something. I don't know.
That's true. And the cheering.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, there's so much cheering every time I go up. It's just well, thank you so much for joining us. Thank all of you. And if everyone is ready, can I get a thumbs up? Your signs? You have your signs? Everyone's dialed in and ready to go? Let's see them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Be ready to be quick and let's the games begin. That's my favorite awkward moment where I'm like, okay, you got this. You could do it. Okay. So just as a quick reminder for those of you playing this evening and for everyone around the world in their homes, quarantined, watching, here's how the game works. 4 contestants whom you just met. We're going to go through 5 rounds, all 90s themed this week. 10 questions per round, increasing in scores, increasing in stakes. There's no bonus round. So Nick, if you're out there watching, you're welcome. And at the end of the day, we're just playing for bragging rights, except for Heath, who is trying to play for the sword of awesomeness. I don't know. I lost my train of thought. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's get into round one. Round one, as always, here on Aural Fixation, hit subscribe, like us, do all the things, is entitled Cold Hard Facts, General Music Trivia. You like classical? We got it. Like jazz? You like suburban? Oh, it's 90s. You like grunge? You like Britney Spears? You like those bands that were trying to be grunge but went into rap? We got all that coming up on deck. Here we go with question number one. 100 points for every correct answer, 50 subtracted for every wrong answer. Though pegged as a gloomy goth band, many of their singles, such as Close to Me, Just Like Heaven, and Friday I'm in Love, Heath.
The Cure.
The Cure. First on the board with The Cure, 100 points. Getting ready. You guys are going to know these, I promise. Here we go. Question number two. Her 1991 album, Luck of the Draw, produced an enormous hit, Let's Give Them Something to Talk About. Also, Heath by a hair.
Bonnie Raitt.
Bonnie Raitt is correct. We listened to an inordinate amount of Bonnie Raitt in car trips growing up.
She's good.
I don't know why. I mean, she's good. It's fine. It's fine. Here we go. Another 100 points to you. Question three. Listing off more than 100 political headlines in under 5 minutes, this Billy Joel song was released in 1989. Heath.
We didn't start the fire.
We did not. You did, because you're on a roll here, sir. 300 points to you. Well done. Well done. Here we go. Question number four. This hip-hop duo consisting of Cheryl James and Sandra Denton. Always Heath.
Salt and Pepper?
No.
Yes.
That
was it. I was guessing.
Pepper. Salt and pepper.
I get for ringing in early.
No, you're good. You're right. Another 100 points to you, sir. Plenty of time and plenty of points to go. Don't get discouraged. Here we go. Number five. Formed by Scott Ian and Dan Lilker in New York City in 1981, this heavy metal Heath.
Anthrax.
Anthrax is correct. The rest of that question, I want to finish. The band had been nominated for 6 Grammys over their career, which I had no idea. Good for them. Good for the Grammys for acknowledging some. Well, I know there's like metal Grammys, but still, it's good for them. It's still a Grammy. Grammy's a Grammy.
Aren't all the Grammys metal? Nah.
Oh, and Heath is removed from the show.
It's fair. It's fair enough.
Here we go. Number 6. Her 1996 blues single, Give Me One Reason, is currently her best-selling song to date.
Nicolette. Tracy Chapman.
Oh, I'm sorry. Nicolette. I got excited. Nicolette.
I did too.
Tracy Chapman is correct. Very well done. 100 points to you, man. Here we go. And the kids are, mom. You got this. Here we go. Number 7. Sampling Stevie Wonder's Pastime Paradise in 1995, he won a Grammy with a frank depiction of life on the streets of Los Angeles with Gangsta's Paradise. Taylor. Coolio is correct. 100 points to you. Well done. Number 8. After deciding Wanted Dead or Alive didn't fit the narrative of Young Guns 2, Bon Jovi wrote this song instead. Heath.
Blaze of Glory.
Yeah. I don't know why. He's right. Like, that song defined that movie.
It did. It was,
in that era. I don't know why. Like, they're synonymous with each other. It's so good. Another 100 points to you, sir. 2 more questions in this round. Number 9. Winning an Oscar in 1993 and a Grammy in 1994, this duet was sung by Peabo Bryson and Regina Bell and appears in Disney's Aladdin. Taylor.
A Whole New World?
A Whole New World is correct. Also, my buddy Jeff and I's favorite karaoke duet together. No lie. It's really good. Last question in this round. This band's breakthrough 1995 hit Runaround features lots of harmonica. Taylor again.
Blues Traveler.
Blues Traveler is correct. 100 points to you. Looking good at the end of round 1. We all made it. We survived. No one's internet cut out. Kids didn't show up. You got to cheer about the little thing. No one's in the negative. Let's cheer on the happy things here. We've got Heath at 600, Taylor at 300, Nicolette at 100, Elizabeth yet to get on the board. Plenty of time, and like I said, you're not in the negative, right? You're not digging out of a hole.
Heath is just too fast. He's had too much practice.
I'm actually proud that I knew a lot of them. I just can't get my card up fast.
Yeah, that's truly. You just gotta have it. You gotta have it at the ready here. And Heath, you're in the lead. You're a returning champ. Do you have any a final nugget of trivia for us this week, sir?
I do, but I feel bad because it's not 90s themed. I should have thought about that.
Yeah.
But
I'll just go with requirement.
No, it's fine.
I just wasn't thinking when I did that. But I was thinking about, so my uncle worked for Styx, and I'm a big fan of Styx. But I realized a lot of people, do you know who the original guitar players for Styx were?
I really hope you're going to tell us.
I am. See, most people, they know it as JY and Tommy Shaw. That's the most well-known version of Styx. But the earliest albums, when they were a little more prog rocky and stuff, Tommy Shaw wasn't in the band yet. It was a guy named John Kirilewski, who I would imagine most people don't know. And he left the band to go spend more time with his family, kind of before they got really big. And then, unfortunately, eventually died of a brain aneurysm.
Good for Styx? Is that the end? That's a hell of a downer there, bud.
Well, I mean, I'm sorry. It's just the truth, man. Life is hard sometimes, but...
That's fair.
He was a good guy. Listen, point is, actually, listen to his first couple of Styx albums are really good. They're real different from most of the stuff people know. The popular Styx stuff, they are popular. The first albums are definitely more like obscure prog rocky kind of stuff, but some good stuff on there.
Right on. Well, thank you for sharing. And all of our viewers at home, if you're looking for more uplifting stories, please hit subscribe and follow Aural Fixation Trivia on all of the socials. And without further ado, let's get to round 2. All right. We're already pretty specific with the 90s. Now we're going to get real specific. And round 2 is entitled 1997 in Music. Just 1997. So here's how these rounds work. We're going to go progressively through the year, month by month by month, with the questions, right? So our first question is going to kick off in January. 200 points for every right answer. 100 subtracted for every wrong answer. 1997. Think 90s, 97, late 90s. Ready? Here we go. Here's question number 1. In January, this artist won a Golden Globe for Best Actress in a Motion Picture for her role in Evita. Nicolette.
Madonna.
Absolutely correct. You know why I said Nicole earlier? The way you put your sign.
I know.
It just, yeah. I was like, why did I say Nicole?
I didn't follow the rules.
No. You're fine. That's on me. It clicked in my head why I did that. So anyway, yes, 200 points to you. Well done. Taylor and Nicolette now tied. So, just like that. Here we go. Number 2. In February of 1997, this Starman got his own star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Oh, no, ooh. I shouldn't have.
Ooh. I think Taylor by a fraction. David Bowie is correct. In rehearsal, I sang Starman very loud. I decided I'm not going to do that. So I spared all of your ears. Yes, 200 points to you. Pulling right up on Heath there, bud. You feeling the heat?
I mean, I'm just surprised I did decently in the first round. I expected to just coast along and watch everybody else play. So feeling good. Did I have some points?
All right, here we go. Number 3, Anyone's Game. Also in February of 1997, the Spice Girls knock Unbreak My Heart out of the number 1 spot, which was a song by this artist. Heath.
Was it Toni Braxton?
It is Toni Braxton. Well done. All right. It's a game. Here we go. Number 4. In March of 1997, this Beatle is knighted by Queen Elizabeth II. Taylor.
Paul McCartney.
Sir Paul McCartney is correct. Absolutely. 200 points to you. Well done. Here we go. Number 5. And 5, 5th month, May, featuring songs Paranoid Android and Karma Police. Taylor.
I didn't listen if it's going to be the album or the artist. Oh,
you swung through. You swung through.
I did. I got to go with one of the two possible answers. Okay, computer.
Boom, you got it. 200 points. Taking the lead. I love it. Good guess. Good guess. Way to trust your gut. All right, here we go. Halfway through this round. Also in May of 1997, with Pantera and Black Sabbath headlining, the first date of this hard rock music festival takes place in Washington, D.C. Heath.
Was it Ozfest?
It was Ozfest. Oh, absolutely. That went on like way longer than I realized.
Fests, man.
Yeah, but Ozfest, I mean, it was only like a couple of years ago that I think it finally just...
Really?
Yeah, it was bonkers. Good for them, though. That's great. Here we go. In June, taking a sample from a 1983 song by The Police, this track stayed at #1 for 11 weeks and is credited to Puff Daddy and Faith Evans. Heath.
What's it called? I'll Be Missing You?
You got it. You got it. I never would have gotten that. I'm so bad with song names. Yeah, 200 points to you, sir. Crossing the quadruple point line at this point. The first, but not the last. Here we go. How many we got? 3 more in this round. In July, the first ever date of this music festival debuts with artists like Sarah McLachlan, Tracy Chapman, Nicolette.
Lilith Fair.
Lilith Fair is correct. 200 points. Well done. Well done. Keeping up.
97.
Yeah? That's serious.
Look at my t-shirt. I should have worn that t-shirt.
I was just about to say, if you would have worn that shirt, that would have been some serious full circle business. It's okay. We'll wait. That makes great television. Elizabeth, how are you?
Gotta be faster. I know. I should have done that. I'll Be Missing You.
Well, that's good.
Or Toni Braxton. That's your era.
I just was. Heath beat me.
Heath. It's not nice. Okay. That's how the game goes, though. Hey, Elizabeth.
It's okay.
This one's for you. No. This one's for you. Here we go. For no other reason than I just want to give you some love. In November, Michael Hutchence is found dead in his hotel room. The singer of this band.
Oh.
In excess.
Correct. Yes. That's okay. I didn't mean to build you up and set up a moment. You were almost there.
Almost.
Well, that brings us to the end of round 2. Oh, I missed one. Hold on. I'm getting
there's still one more.
There's one more. Yeah. This one, damn it, Elizabeth, is all you.
Color Me Bad.
It is. Oh my God. No, that would have been good though.
That would have been amazing. She should have got like 1,000 points if it was Color Me Bad.
Between the Lilith Fair shirt and that one, that would have just... we would have paid for all the ads on the show. Okay, here we go. Last question in this round. In September, going back in time here, after divorcing record label czar Tommy Mottola. Oh, I think Nicolette.
Mariah Carey.
Mariah Carey is correct. Did you know she has a cartoon? A Christmas?
Yeah.
cartoon?
All I Want for Christmas. It is a top film in my household right now.
It was on at the dentist office. I took the kids today. They're like, "Oh yeah, there's that Mariah Carey thing." I'm like,
it was the only Prime holiday movie last year, so it was free.
Oh, it's a year old?
Yeah.
Oh wow, I'm way out of the loop. Okay, well, good for you, bad for me. The kids will love it, right? That wraps up now round 2. Now that I haven't skipped anything, Dave and Josh and WJ aren't mad at me. Wrapping this up, we are at Heath 1,400, Taylor 900, Nicolette 700, Elizabeth 0. We're still basically in the same order. Guys, you're in running order, name order, same order as first one. But it's okay. It's okay. Taylor, do you have any, I'll rephrase, do you have any 90s themed trivia for us?
I do. I was debating between 2 different things. But I'll go with what I probably might be more interesting. So back in the 90s, Kurt Cobain wanted to take the tour bus with The Fall from LA to Dallas, and the other members told him no because they didn't want to have to ride with two really mopey, grouchy people. because historically nobody in Marky Smith's band has ever liked them, and they didn't want to add this like really moody kid on there too from LA to Dallas.
I mean, you can't blame him.
Band touring morale, that's easy to plummet. It's easy to tank.
Yeah, it's funny. I did it, but like at an extremely low level. And that's what made it, was the fact that we were together and we were in it together and trying, and you know everything that sucked and everything that was great, we all went through it together and eating, basically our meals were like cans of tuna and crackers at every stop, and we'd crash on floors and whatever. And that was amazing. But I guess if you get to the point where you're like, I don't like somebody's snoring or somebody's feet stink, you're like, well, you have the money, go get your own bus, like.
That's what Henry Rollins would do when Black Flag would tour.
Really?
Yeah, he'd stay in his own hotel room sometimes too.
Probably because the other band members like, man, he just paces and cites poetry all night. It's just...
I think he was just a really privileged rich kid.
I mean, that's fair. He's a smart guy though. Henry, if you're watching, would love to have you on. Anytime.
I like Henry Rollins a lot.
Yeah. I have. Never mind. Here we go. If you're enjoying this content, or especially if you're not, please hit subscribe so we can bug you some more. And that takes us into round 3. Round 3 is extremely special tonight. All of you should feel privileged. Are you excited? I got the tingles. You should have the tingles. This is the first time we've done this. It's unique to the game. And honestly, even in rehearsal, it was just super fun. So the name of this round is Complete the Lyric, but it's an audio round, meaning we're going to sing a little bit of a song from the 90s, and you're going to complete the lyric. And we have a surprise because we're going to bring on our past guest, Sarah Jecko, from our Halloween episode to do the singing. Hey!
Hi, everyone.
Nice.
So
Hey,
nice
Sarah.
to be here.
Look at the flannel.
I was like, what am I going to get? I'm down in my basement because my kid's sleeping. And if I'm up there, she won't. So I turned around and I found this flannel and I'm psyched.
It was meant to be.
And I have this like silly floral on underneath. So yeah.
It's perfect.
So,
it's perfect.
yeah.
Well, thank you so much for taking a little bit of time to make something special happen here.
Oh, thanks for having me. Special for me.
Yeah. And you're in for a double treat because we're going to bring Dave on to also sing some songs.
What?
Hey, whoa, whoa.
Extreme close up.
It's a 90s thing. Yeah. Anyway, so we have Sarah and Dave. Oh, Dave's getting the fancy mic out. Look at that.
All right.
Such a crooner. Such a crooner. So here's how it's going to go. I'm going to give a prompt with the band and their album. Then Sarah or Dave, they're going to alternate singing part of a song, and you're going to finish the lyrics. Now, we went back and forth. We're going to be sticklers on the lyrics. So even if there's one word wrong, we're going to allow somebody else to steal if they can get the right word. All right.
And do we have to wait till they complete their song?
I would, just because you want to hear where they stop, so you know where to start.
Yeah, you have to wait.
Yeah, and I would say
we'll throw to you.
Yeah, I would completely fail at this. So best of luck to you. All right,
Basically,
here we go.
Hold your signs until we throw to you.
Yeah. So they'll do like this and then this, or they'll point to you whenever they're. Is that in the camera? There you go, right there, like that. Yeah. Okay. So here we go. Prompt, we'll call it number 1. Sarah's going to kick it off for us from Savage Garden's self-titled album.
I want to stand with you on a mountain. I want to bathe with you in the sea.
Taylor.
I want to live like this forever until the sun comes down on me.
While that was an amazing rendition, it was incorrect. Elizabeth.
I want to lay like this forever until the sun comes down over me.
Oh, so close. You were so close. You fixed one, flipped it on the other. Nicolette, let's see what you got.
I want to live like this forever until the sun comes down on me.
No, sorry. Heath, I know you're a huge Savage Garden. It was like early sticks straight to the garden.
I would. Plus, it would just feel really gross to steal it after 3 people got it like almost perfect. I'm like, well, let me just come on in there. No.
Wow, you make a really great. You make a really great creepy Creole guy. Get on in now, steal it. The lyric is, "I want to lay like this forever," which Elizabeth got from Taylor. And then the end is, "until the sky falls down on me."
You're all so close.
Really close. This I don't know if this is hard. This is very hard. Let's see how number 2 goes. Dave's gonna bust this out for you. Here we go. From the Digital Underground's Humpty Dance.
All right, stop what you're doing, because I'm about to ruin.
Elizabeth?
My friend Julia is going to kill me if I don't get this right.
Believe in yourself.
You got it.
Images and sounds that you used to?
Okay.
Incorrect.
No.
Very close.
All right, no bites.
The image and the style. The style that you're used to.
I look funny.
At least we're not getting articles wrong. At least we're not like, actually, that was Anne, not the.
Oh, like
that's very true. That's very true. Yeah, this may be a swing and a miss. Let's see. Here we go. Number 3 from TLC's Waterfalls. Sarah, take it away.
Don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to.
Ooh, Taylor by a hair.
I know that you're gonna have it your way or nothing at all. But I think you're moving too fast.
Hey! Ding, 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 ding. 10,000 points. Call the game. Taylor wins. Well done. Yeah, great job. 300 points to you. And super, super close to Heath here. Well done. Well done. Here we go. Here's number 4, in which Dave serenades us. From Backstreet Boys, get excited, Millennium.
Now that I see, sorry, I already messed it up. Now I can see that we've fallen apart from the way that it used to be. Yeah.
Taylor.
No matter the distance, I want you to know that deep down inside of me,
word for word. Correct.
Nice, Taylor.
300 points.
I was born in 1990 and I bought that CD, and my mom, who was only 20 years older than I am, stole that CD from me and I found it in her car.
I've never owned that album, but good for you because you just got 300 more points and tied for the lead. Here we go. Heath's over there waiting for the sticks. Spoiler alert, it's not coming. Here we go. From Shania Twain's Come On Over, Sarah?
Looks like we made it. Look how far we've come, my baby.
Mutt Lang is super sad. Elizabeth, you look like you're
my college roommate played this like on repeat because it was her and her boyfriend's song, but I think I blocked it.
Nope. Yep. Fair enough.
Want to complete it, Sarah?
Oh yeah, Sarah, go for it.
What was it?
You want to complete the lyrics since we got no bites?
We might have took the long way. We knew we'd get there someday.
It only sold like 1 million bajillion copies, but it's fine. We'll move on. Here we go. Surely, this one's going to get some bites. Dave's going to take it away from Soundgarden's Super Unknown.
Spoon Man, come together with your hands.
Son of a... Heath.
I'm almost positive it's what we right, but I'll give it a shot.
Oh, love is sweet misery. And just to get you.
Now I'm trying to forget you. Love is a sweet misery.
Beautifully sung. Although, son of a bitch, you can sing really well. You might be the next.
Can I just get like 100 for that? I'm just kidding.
Listen, everyone knows that I only give 1 point at a time if I give freebies. Heath.
Now I'm dying because I let you do what you do down on me.
That's it. That's it. It's so specific.
He got it.
That's hard.
So specific.
That was good. That was good too.
Yeah, it perpetually smelled like urine.
Is this like a Fight Club thing? Are y'all the same person?
I don't know what's going on here.
They're like, you gave me this.
I don't know which one's which. But no kidding, Alistair plays, and they were always kind of like the crappy punk band, but people liked them just because they were fun. And then somebody else, I think Midtown played, and then this dude gets on stage. He has a guy, like a guitar tuner and a whole rack of acoustic guitars. He sits down by himself. He's got this long, greasy coif and just a white t-shirt on. He sits down. All of emos, it's like this punk rock crowd just gets completely silent, and he plays for 30 minutes in complete silence. And like, it's like brings a tear to your, like he was so absolutely stunning and amazing. And that was on the first EP. And, but then I saw him a couple years ago. He looks completely different, but still absolutely amazing. And with that, I think we are back on the air.
I think so.
Excellent.
And here comes Dave. All right.
Yeah, we're back.
Good luck.
We're back. All
So
right. Hollywood.
Dave, for everyone playing at home. Okay, good. So I'm just going to talk to Dave awkwardly on the phone here. Dave, should we kind of set things up because this will be a separate instance, a separate live clip, or do still the same clip? Okay. So quickly, just to recap, we were just about to finish the last question in round 3, and there's Dave. Hello. Can we hear you? I still want to sing Third Eye Blind. I thought that was going to happen. I got really excited. We're just going to go, and Dave can tell me to shut up if not. From Third Eye Blind's self-titled, I want something else to get me through this semi-charm kind of life, baby, baby. Nicolette.
I want something else. I'm not listening when you say goodbye.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well done. Well done. 300 points to you. Well done. Oh, hi, Dave. I can't hear you. I don't know.
No,
I can't hear you. I can see you. You look beautiful. Beautiful, man.
He's
Anyway.
got that fancy mic, but it ain't doing nothing.
Hello.
I'm just gonna keep going. Oh, there's Dave.
What did I miss? What happened?
What did I miss? Hamilton. Well, we finished the round. I sang Third Eye Blind,
Very
much
well.
to everyone's pains,
Beautiful.
and Nicolette got it right. That's all I
Great.
missed.
It was wonderful.
And she even did
And
the
I
last
finally
note.
got one.
And Elizabeth got one. In case you're,
Congratulations.
yeah. Sorry, Elizabeth. Again, we're gonna have to scratch that because Dave's internet went.
I'm just gonna go for lowest points. I'm just
No.
going for that now.
Hey, honestly, every time somebody says that, they get on a streak. So maybe that's
Well,
play.
don't have high hopes.
And speaking of Nicolette, closing out this round, do you have a nugget of trivia for us?
I do.
Excellent.
All right. So I'm going to use a photo reference.
Okay.
It's tough.
A cathedral, a chapel.
Does anyone have a sense or an idea of what 90s music video done by a girl group 90s? This is the San Pancras International Hotel in London.
Initially, I was going to say When Doves Cry, but then you said a ladies group. So
A ladies group. I visited here in 2016 and found out it's both the location where J.K. Rowling's had her party for the Cursed Child and the staircase where one I'll give a hint. Victoria Beckham
Spice Girls
video. Yes.
Huh.
Nice, very cool. And you got to go and check it out. Do they have like a plaque, or was it in the tour guide or anything that it was shot there?
It's literally a stuffy like attendant of the San Pancras Hotel that's like, oh yes, and once the Spice Girls were, a housekeeping guest had shared that with me, and so my picture.
Of course, you had to. Yeah, go check it out.
I'm
That's
like,
super cool.
I was like, can I do the moves right there? And we didn't get a video of me doing that, but that was like the next.
I think that's a lie. I think you 100% have that video. You just don't want to share.
Oh, tell me what you want.
I love it. Well, thank you for sharing that. That's very interesting. And cool that you got to go. I love those kind of travel things. You're like, oh, this was shot here, or this was,
It's also where you can find, for those of you who are Harry Potter fans, it is where you can also find the 9 3/4 entryway, the platform.
Does the train get off there?
The train same hotel. Trains get off right there.
That's super cool. All right, I got to book that when I go to
Just
London.
in case you were wondering, it's another great spot.
Not that we'll ever travel again, but
if you ever do.
Oh, there's Dave.
Excellent. Thank you, Nicolette. I wanted to add something from our chat. Chelsea Carter, in response to our internet blip, she said, hey guys, really elaborate 90s theme using dial-up.
Oh, way to go, Chelsea. I appreciate that very much. Man, so I used to get online. I was supposed to be asleep, like everybody in the house went to bed, and then I wanted to get up, and I didn't do anything bad or dirty. I wanted to get on like Star Wars message boards or like chats. And so I would get the modem, and it was so loud, I would take a pillow from the couch and like smash it down on it, and you still hear like real quiet. I'm like, oh God, please don't wake up, Mom. Please don't wake up, Mom. Please don't wake up, Mom. It worked most of the time. The pillow was a good approach. Anyway,
you have Mandalorian playing right behind me. My husband is catching up on the latest episode that you announced earlier tonight.
Oh my God, we already.
So I may hear some cheers later.
Yes, literally the whole episode. I was just like this. Yes. It was so good. It's an incredible show. Anyway, Dave, can we just theme this whole thing Star Wars, or is it too late? Okay, it's too late. All right, here we go. Without further ado, and with much of Dave's chagrin, I like that technology is going to bring us over the hour mark this time. Here we go into round 4. Round 4 this week. Guys, you were a child of the 80s, 90s, as I was. Jock jams was definitely a thing, right?
Like you had CDs.
Yeah, you went to the CDs and you went A through Z, and then the various section, and there was like a Fat Records comp and a something else comp, and then there was like jock jams for days. This is all about jock jams. Presented by ESPN, this series of CDs from the 1990s contains tracks you have most definitely heard at big games or the big game. 400 points for every right answer, 200 big ones subtracted for every wrong answer. Here we go. Internet be damned. Number 1, this 1995 Montel Jordan track was Def Jam's first R&B release ever. Taylor was the first one in.
This is how we do it.
I'm only going to take it if you sing it.
This is how we do it. I won't do the mouth noises, but
Absolutely. Thank you for that. I appreciate it.
Fun fact, now a pastor here in Atlanta, Georgia, where I live, up here in the Atlanta, Georgia suburbs, in the Baptist church.
Oh, well, there you go. Do you call him Pastor Jordan?
Yeah.
Or Pastor Montel?
I think it's best. I don't go to the church. A girlfriend of mine does.
I wish you did.
And in the basement, there's this staircase. No, I'm just kidding.
The fact checker may say it's not Baptist, it may be Methodist, but it's some church in this area.
I really hope he closes every sermon with, and this is how we do it.
Oh, like this is the way, but that is Heath. If he doesn't,
he needs
have his people call our people. And Montel, if you'd like to join the show anytime. Here we go. We'll do a whole Christian round. I know Petra, Striper, the guy that wrote the song that's played at every funeral. Anyway, here we go. Question 2. Receiving widespread airplay and in constant rotation in 1991, this CNC Music Factory song was their debut single. Oh, really? CNC Music Factory.
I'm just not sure of the title.
Just throw it out there. Nicolette's taking it.
Gonna Make You Sweat.
Yes, absolutely. And
I knew it was. I knew it wasn't Everybody Dance Now. That's what like.
I know.
Not it.
It was in the title.
But it's like Gonna Make You Sweat.
Yes, absolutely. And Everybody Dance Now is actually in parentheses in the title, so we would have taken either one. But Nicolette, well done, and we got a performance. Thank you for that. 400 points to you. Well done. Here we go. Number 3. This 1991 track featured a vocal sample of Loliata's Lodi. I'm just going to start over. This 1991 track featuring a vocal sample of Loliata Holloway's Sweet Sensation and also shares its name with the Beach Boys track. Elizabeth.
Good Vibration?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Good Vibrations is correct. 400 points to you.
Yes.
In the positive.
Woo! Yeah.
Woo! I didn't see the shovel, but you brought it. Excellent. Here we go. Number 4. This 1993 rap dance track was enough to get Tag Team signed to Stax Records without the label ever hearing the song. This blew my mind because it's like Stax Records. And then I guess this was like the end of Stax Records. Tag Team. Nicolette again.
Whoomp, there it is.
In all its glory. There it is.
What?
Yes.
Yep. And
Taylor, dude, that's
Tag Team back again.
A little bit of heat there, Taylor. Coming in.
We've danced to that.
This is my big 90s blind spot.
Guys, I'm embarrassed that 2 of my wins are coming from jock jams that yes we owned.
No. You own it.
Proud.
You own it and go with it.
I also
Everybody.
want to say it is so nice that like the camaraderie and energy on here is like wait, don't tell me levels of just warmth and positivity. I love this.
It's the kindness. It's the kindness tea.
It's the kindness. You brought it. Look, not to sidebar too far, Dave, don't kill me. But the whole reason we started this is to have this connection with people that are like-minded or even just like enjoy music and all that it's brought to their life. So I thank you for pointing that out because
when she said something about being embarrassed, like one of my things is I don't believe in guilty pleasures. There's just pleasures. Yeah. I like what I like and I have no guilt about it. I don't care if you think it's embarrassing or stupid. I like it.
Absolutely.
And I know it.
Let the people like things.
Yeah, exactly. Let people enjoy stuff.
Absolutely. Speaking of enjoying things, here's number 5. What 1994 song by the 69 Boys featuring its own dance move is also the name of a little brown candy? Elizabeth with the quick draw.
Tootsie Roll.
Tootsie Roll is correct. Another 400 points.
Roll. Elizabeth, did we not know this would be our round? Jock jams.
Are you guys in the same room?
We knew. No.
No, we wish we were.
We wish we were.
Aw. Well done. 400 points to you. Climbing close to that quadruple digit single comma round. I love it. Here we go. Number 6. Rob Bass and DJ Easy Rock had a top 40 hit in 1988 with this song, which technically I guess isn't a 90s question, but we'll take it. It was a 90s jock jam song. Rob Bass and DJ Easy Rock had a top 40 hit in 1988 with this song.
Can you sing a little bit, Dusty?
I will once we remove the ability for you to get new.
I can't remember.
It takes 2 to make a thing go round.
Of course.
There you go. I think Elizabeth knew she just wanted me to look like an idiot.
So I saw Rob Bass and Salt and Pepper in concert. My friend Julia. That I mentioned earlier. It was amazing.
Tell Julio, come on the show now.
Julia needs to be a guest.
She would do really well. She should.
Bring her on.
All right, here we go. Number 7. No points awarded in that round or in that question. In 1992, everyone who knew this Naughty by Nature song would swing their arms up in the air back and forth. Heath.
OPP?
Yeah, you know.
Correct. Incorrect, sir. Taylor.
Hip Hop Hooray.
Hip Hop Hooray.
Yeah.
And was Naughty by Nature also OPP?
Yeah.
Okay. I was trying to remember. I was like, I think it is. Yeah. Well done. Taylor taking the lead.
Nice.
Good. You feeling good? Yeah. Let it sink in.
For now.
For now. Yeah. Here we go. Number 8. This 1987 one-hit wonder by UK house music group Mars, Marrs, inspired the name of a 1990 film starring Christian Slater about a pirate radio station. Think Jock Jams. Heath.
Pump up the volume?
Yes.
Wow.
That's a deep dig. Yes,
That's
absolutely.
good, Heath.
400 points, taking that lead back. Here we go. 2 more in this round. Released in 1990 and known best for its sample of Andrew Dice Clay and a cowbell in the chorus, this EMF song, Heath.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, well done. 400 points again. Here we go. Last question in this round. Reel to Reel's hit single in 1995 only reached number 8 when released, but found a whole new life when used multiple times in the Madagascar film franchise. Taylor.
I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it.
Absolutely. Another 400 points to you. Well done. And that brings us to the end of Jock Jams. We survived together in a little boat down the Jock Jam stream.
I had no idea that was a song outside of the lemur guy singing it or whoever.
Yes.
it's like, oh, that's a real song. I didn't know that.
It's a real song. Apparently, I remember hearing on the radio like last month that guy died, the guy that wrote it.
Yeah.
So good for him. I'm just following Heath's lead on ending rounds in a downer.
Anybody else have a brain aneurysm? An aneurysm story?
Anybody? And without further ado, Miss Elizabeth, do you have any trivia, tidbits, or interesting bits and baubles you would like to share with us?
I do. So, since it is Christmas holiday time, does anyone know what the best-selling holiday album was for 1994 and 1996?
Ooh.
Oh.
There's a gap year.
Yeah.
When did that Mariah Carey song come out?
Right. Yeah. It's like it's almost a no-brainer.
Was it that?
I'll just go ahead and tell you.
Did Color Me Bad have a Christmas album?
I'll give you a clue. Saxophone.
Kenny G.
Kenny G, Miracles, the holiday album.
Totally.
Wow.
My parents listen to that all the time.
I played saxophone and I played that album over and over and over.
I played sax
Did
too.
you play
What sax did
alto?
you play?
I played alto. I was moving to soprano because of my love for Kenny G, but then I dropped band so I could have a free period and play spades in academic. So
I played alto sax as well back in 7th and 8th grade.
Whoa.
And then later on in some bands for a while.
Triple sax party?
The
yeah.
community situation is amazing.
Did you all play Gangster's Paradise during in the stands for football games? That was the
I played
saxophone.
Inner
section.
Sandman.
Oh, well, that's
My biggest saxophone memory was being in a band where I mainly played guitar, saxophone, occasional things. It was in the 80s or 90s.
In a
And
little
we did,
band called
we
Styx.
did Never Tear Us Apart by NXS, and I would grab the sax for that sax solo in the middle, and it was
Yes.
big. It was awesome.
Man, you had a cool band. Our band, we had a lot of like cadences, marching band, but we didn't do a whole lot of covery kind of.
No, I'm talking about a rock band I was in, not like
Oh.
a school band. No.
Oh, yeah. Good job being cool. Well, thank you for sharing, Elizabeth. And that, friends and family, brings us to our final round all together, round cinco. In a word, that is the title of round 5 this evening. And the guys, I'm just going to preface, they wrote this to try to trip me up. The derivation of these mononymed artists may surprise you. These 90s artists all go by a single name. Can you figure it out? And I read it and I didn't trip up. So
nice. Good job.
Eat it. Thank you. 500 points for this round. 250 subtracted for every wrong. Hey! Thank you. Thank you.
A litany of derivations.
Oh, look at that recall. Oh, was this considered a standing ovation?
I think it is.
All right. I'll take it. It's like a dead man walking moment. Anyway, 500 points for every right answer, 250 subtracted for every wrong answer. Elizabeth, darling, 5,000 points available in this round. So if you just sweep, you're golden. All right? I believe in you. Yeah, you get half of them, you're golden. Nothing. It's nothing. All right. We are in this together. And just as a reminder, though, after this, only the top 2 people advance to the final.
Oh,
final
no.
round.
I don't want to leave you guys.
Well, then do better.
I know.
I'm kidding. Just do a little bit better. All right, here we go. Number 1, first question. And as a reminder, mononyms, right? These artists go by single because we talked a lot, so I just want to make sure it's fresh on the brain. Here we go. The first hip hop R&B artist you'd find in a phone book if she was listed by her first name. Nicolette.
Aaliyah.
Boom. Well done. Maybe you're not leaving us. Look at you. 500 points. Well done. Here we go.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Yeah. You know,
I'm just trying to share the positivity, you know, like a Care Bear stare. That was 80s, not 90s. Damn. Her first name is Greek in origin and refers to the moon. Her last name, Quintanilla, means small country dwelling. Taylor. Selena is correct. Well done. From
bam bam.
From my parts of the woods, absolutely. And Taylor taking the lead here early in the 5th round. Number 3, Miss Kilcher, the Alaskan singer-songwriter. Her name means a precious stone. Heath. Jewel of the Nile. Taking it back. It's just like a ping pong game over here. Here we go. Number 4. And I'll give everybody a hint. I would advise letting me finish because you might have something ping in your head. Let me finish. Mr. Hansen, El Perdedor, or another word for mountain stream. El Perdedor.
I get it. I'm just not sure what you're asking.
Taylor.
Are you talking about Beck?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well done.
I was tripped up by your explanation. I was like, I think it's Beck, but his explanation makes me think it's not.
When I said Mr. Hansen, I didn't want somebody to just jump up and say Hansen. Like I was trying to give, or was I trying to trick you the whole time?
No. You're a wily one, Dusty.
I was trying to twirl my eyebrows. Anyway, here we go. Number 5. A homonym of her name means to give out or to allocate the others. Share. Taylor.
I was going to say share.
I believe you. I was so excited.
You were excited to share. It's fine.
I was. God, that may be a first, maybe a second. Out of 17, that's not bad. Here we go. Well done, Taylor. Despite my best efforts. Here we go. Number 6. Though no evidence exists that he's ever worked in a movie theater, this singer-actor made it big with 2004's Confessions. Taylor again.
Yep. Usher.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Usher
makes sense.
Correct. Never working in a movie theater, not being an usher, right? Yeah. Okay, 500 points again, pulling ahead, over 1,000-point lead at this point. Number 7, mother of Blue Ivy, wife of Sean Carter, Elizabeth.
Beyonce.
Oh, so close. No, I'm just kidding. Yes, you got it. 500 points, taking you to 1,250. Welcome to the quadruple digits. You did it. I'm so proud of you.
Thanks.
I'm going to send you a plaque. Here we go. Number 8. Florian Cloud O'Malley Armstrong. The thankful British singer's stage name is actually another word for prank. Oof. I'll read it one more time. Florian Cloud O'Malley Armstrong. The thankful British singer's stage name is actually another word for prank. One word. 3, 2, 1. Give me the ding dong, Dave. Did it happen? I didn't hear it. It happened. Okay. Dido.
Oh.
Dido.
Oh.
Oh, Stevie pulled a Dido on me. Oh, there's the... Yeah, it was a little late there, bud. That's hard. And can you imagine learning to write your name, Florian Cloud O'Malley Armstrong? It's a long one. FCO. Anyway, number 9. Her real first name means an idealized, virtuous, and beautiful woman, or the Virgin Mary. Heath.
Madonna.
Madonna is correct. 500 points, bringing you to 3,900. Folks, as sad as it may be, and much to Dave's pleasure, we are at the last question of round 5. This smooth Nigerian-born singer's African name means honor earns a crown. Nicolette.
Seal?
Incorrect. Good guess. Good guess. This smooth Nigerian-born singer's African name means honor earns a crown. Nothing like going out swinging. I get what you're doing there, Taylor. You're holding on. Not taking any risks there. It's smart and smart. Elizabeth, got a guess for me? 3, 2, 1. Sade. Sade.
Oh.
I felt like you guys could have sat there all Sade damn day.
I did not know she was Nigerian born. I feel like I should have known that. I love her.
Oh.
Probably should have. Oh.
She's a smooth operator.
I mean, it was in the hint, guys. This smooth Nigerian-born.
Sorry, I got in everyone's head with Seal.
I was thinking Min when
I really thought that Kiss from a Rose was going to come up, guys.
I think Seal's English, isn't he?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Smooth operator.
Oh, so good.
I got a joke about that, but I won't. Not a joke, but a funny story. But anyway, Heath, Taylor, you guys made it again. This is Groundhog Day, Aural Fixation. Nicolette and Elizabeth, it has been more than a joy and a pleasure going through this. Don't leave, but I'm going to ask you to, don't leave. Turn off your cameras and mics for me for now. We're going to let them get through the final round, and then we'll bring everybody back on for Byzies. All right, great, excellent. They can follow instructions like nobody's business. Before we get to the final round, please subscribe if you're having fun. If not, tell somebody else so that you can annoy them and have them subscribe. And that brings us to our final round. Heath, Taylor, how are you guys feeling?
Under pressure.
Yeah.
Is it stressful on the other side? You guys?
A little bit.
Yeah?
Not usually, because usually mostly it's just about having fun or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't know why. Yeah, there's a little more pressure this time. I think, the whole third time back, and then it being so close, me and Taylor just tossing the ball back and forth. I'm just like, oh, I'm sweating over here.
Trivia makes me really excited, so I'm just like, yeah.
Yeah. I'm the same way. I think
that's also
why.
being that this, as mentioned, this has been a little more outside. Like I've had to reach a little more for some of the answers, but so it's my brain's had to work harder this round for sure.
That's
this
good.
Episode.
Yeah. And Josh just pointed something out, Heath, not to add to the pressure.
It's all right.
This is the first time you've been the underdog in the final round.
It's true. It's true.
But
and that's generally where I crumble like a cookie. So
perfect, Taylor.
Advantage, Taylor.
Yeah. But hey, advantage you because you get to go first in this round.
Yeah.
So here we go. Final round is Listomania this week.
Oh man.
1,000 points for every correct answer. And I'm going to make sure that I don't mess this up. Get out your pen and paper.
So we're doing the writing thing.
Pen and paper. We're going to write down the answers. Please refrain from using invisible ink, as was popular in the 90s and every other decade. Okay, here we go. Folks, remember when people used to buy albums? The 90s does. In fact, they sold so many, they invented a new label for albums that sold 10 million copies or more. That label was the Diamond Album. Wow. Dave, can you put 30 seconds on the clock for me? In 30 seconds, Heath and Taylor, can you name as many diamond-selling artists of the 90s as you can? You get 1,000 points for every correct answer. You will not be docked for incorrect answers, but you only get credit for correct answers. Furiously right. 1, 2, 3, go.
Ryan.
Three, 2, 1. Throw your pins across the room. And here's what we're going to do. Heath?
Yes. You want to see the list? How are we doing this?
Actually, you know what? No. Taylor, I want to see your list. And then we'll see where you net out, and then we'll see how Heath comes back.
Okay, some of it's just like for my just kind of Jesus. Abbreviations and stuff.
Absolutely.
Like I can tell you what it is. Okay, good.
Yeah. Hold it a little bit closer.
Yeah.
And we'll go one at a time.
Here.
Yeah, here we go. Okay.
So do you want to start listing them off?
Yeah. So Britney.
Britney Spears.
Yes.
Backstreet Boys.
Yes.
NSYNC.
Yes.
Nirvana.
Yep.
Christina Aguilera.
Ooh, no, but a good guess.
Destiny's Child.
Also no.
Prince.
Is one, yes.
Tupac.
Nope.
And Biggie Smalls.
Oh, I'm sorry. Prince was no. Biggie and all the last three were no. You got 4 right. 4,000 points. So can we throw that up there, please, Josh? All right. You are at 8,600 points. A noble effort. Now, Heath, show us the money.
There's no money. There's no money to be had.
What are you talking about?
A lot of guessing. Whole lot of guessing.
Here we go.
I always have a problem. Hold on. Oh, that's right. I had to turn my light off for you to be able to see this.
Oh, there we go. Here we go.
I was guessing Soundgarden.
No, sir.
No. Pearl Jam.
Yes.
Nirvana.
Yes.
Spice Girls.
Spice Girls, no.
Salt and Pepper.
No.
Coolio.
No, sir.
Whole lot of guessing.
You got 2,000 points to you, sir, which takes you to 5,900. Taylor is our new winner. 8,600 points. Well done.
I'm really excited.
That was great. That was a super strong show across the board and a great final round. Well done. And Heath, even though you weren't able to get the hat trick, I didn't mean to get in your head.
No, I wasn't you, man. I'm in my own head. Trust me.
I hope you had a good time though. You've been a super great guest to have over the past 3 shows.
Always a blast.
Excellent. And can we bring on our other contestants here, Nicolette and Elizabeth? Come back on. And folks, and Sarah. Yeah, why not? And guys, I want to share something with you first after we have everybody back. There's everyone. First, thank you for spending your evening with us and for having camaraderie and positivity and good times. Second, a little bit of a secret. Taylor, guess who you get to play next week?
Heath?
Yes. No. We are doing a special film themed show, movie music, soundtracks, right?
Oh,
With Jonah Ray, who is a very popular Los Angeles comedian.
Loved his
who-
MST3K reboot.
Yeah, Mystery Science Theater.
Wow.
He's also Chris Hardwick's right-hand man for all of his stuff. He's like a stand-up. So I would argue that he's like our first celebrity. So
Awesome.
anyway, we're
Like
looking
Chris
forward
Martin,
to it.
who used to be, who like wrote stuff for King of the Hill.
I don't think.
You know what? We'll find out next week. We're gonna
because I've listened to all his. I listened to the Chris Hardwick podcast, and he was
Yeah,
on
me
it.
too. I'm a big Nerdist fan. Thank you all so much for spending your time with us. If you had a good time or if you didn't, thank you for spending your time with us. Hit subscribe. Much love to everybody. Have a great week. Take care. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.